de Genoa, où ce matin à 8 heures, une tornade a littéralement traversé ce hameau.
The storm that struck the Savona region this afternoon is slowly moving towards Genoa and began hitting the western region at 4:30 p.m. The powerful water bomb has so far hit the regions of Voltri, Pegli, PRA, and Sestri Ponente, causing further impacts, such as flooding of roads and the overflowing of several rivers. The Civil Protection Department has issued a flood warning for the Voltri region, especially areas near the Lyra, San Pietro, and Brunega rivers, which are at risk of flooding. Be careful, Lero and Brunega rivers. Move away from low-lying areas and seek shelter. Read the warning issued minutes ago.
Downburst, anche il downburst.
The storm is slowly moving eastward, with rainfall peaks well above 100 millimeters in an hour in some inland areas. Severe weather hit southeastern France overnight, Sunday into Monday. 7 departments remain on orange alert for Monday. To ensure the safety of students and parents, the start of the school year has been postponed until Tuesday in Bouches-du-Rhône and Var. The storm that hit the Saint-Tropez region left damage, such as fallen trees that knocked down power lines and cut off the road between Saint-Maxime and Le Plan de la Tour. The Bouches-du-Rhône prefecture reported that La Ciotat and Cassis had been experiencing flooding since the afternoon. One business was affected by the weather in Cassis and La Ciotat. While a commercial building and 5 basements were flooded. As of 6 p.m., 171 customers were still without power, according to the Bouches-du-Rhône prefecture. A peak of 340 affected customers was recorded in the afternoon, but the number continues to decrease. Authorities wrote, full power restoration is expected tonight or tomorrow morning at the latest. In its latest report, the Bouches-du-Rhône prefecture announced that 123 schools were affected by the weather, half of which required intervention. Ultimately, only 2 schools will remain closed tomorrow. Parents have been informed via text message. 10 nurseries were also affected by the severe weather, 3 of which required intervention. The storm episode has now ended in the Var and Bouches-du-Rhône but has moved further north, into the Alpine department. Heavy hail covered the ground in Albertville, Savoy. A storm of rare violence struck Saint-Tropez and Saint-Maxime in the Var. Meteo Express reported in a post on X, the storm caused extensive flooding in Cassis. In the Bouches-du-Rhône department, the storm produced 25 millimeters of rain in 30 minutes, according to the X Meteo Express report. According to the Bouches-du-Rhône prefecture, no casualties were reported at this stage, but the roof of a company in Vitrolles collapsed, leaving 12 people without jobs. Schools in Bouches-du-Rhône will not be able to reopen tomorrow. The prefect of Bouches-du-Rhône stated in a press release that several dozen schools suffered material damage in the department, leading to fewer than 10 schools postponing their reopening until Thursday. Heavy rain pounded the city of Kiten tonight, causing serious flooding in the streets. This was announced by Matteo Bulgaria on their official Facebook page. Rainfall between Primorsko and Sarajevo exceeded 50 liters per square meter. This was reported by Matteo Balkans. A thunderstorm near Sarajevo was also filmed. There is also data on local flooding, heavy rain, overflowing ditches, but no cause for alarm. Heavy rain fell in Drynovo yesterday afternoon. Footage shared by Matteo Bulgaria shows the downpour flooding the streets. Cars were barely able to move, half submerged in water. A powerful storm, accompanied by rain, thunder, and strong winds, brought extreme rainfall in a short time and caused major problems, struck northwestern Istria on Tuesday morning. Impassable roads, torrential rain and landslides, flooded basements and ground floors of homes and public buildings. That's what northwest Istria looked like after a powerful storm that brought extreme rainfall in a short period of time.
Srušila se stabla i evo nema poplave.
Heavy rains hit northwest Istria on Tuesday morning, with 98 millimeters of rain falling in Umag, 108 millimeters in Bouches, and 120 millimeters in Novigrad in less than an hour. Extremely strong thunderstorm activity was also recorded, with nearly 2,000 lightning strikes recorded in the past 2 hours, and the weather showed no signs of abating. Regional Center 112 received more than 30 reports from residents about flooding in basements and ground floor apartments in the Umag area this morning alone, and according to the latest data, Novigrad recorded the highest rainfall. Meteorologists say this is part of a so-called series of rains that hit the same area a few days ago, causing further flooding. The most problems were reported in the Novigrad region, confirmed Regional Fire Chief Dino Kozlovac, who said that all services were on the ground, all local fire departments were involved, and teams from Porek, Ravinj, and Buzet had also arrived to assist. Due to heavy rain, the road between Bertonigla and Fiorino was flooded this morning, and torrents of muddy water flooded the road, sweeping away everything in its path. Meteorologists have announced that hazardous weather is possible in Istria and the Rijeka area on Tuesday, and the State Hydrometeorological Institute has issued an orange warning with stormy weather possible. The storm hit the canton of Zurich on Monday evening, passing through Affoltern am Albis towards Wetzikon. In Meilen, strong gusts of wind caused a temporary roof between a school building and a sports facility to collapse. According to initial reports, there were no injuries. Reports of fallen trees have reached the cantonal police from various towns on Lake Zurich, including Horgen. In addition, manhole covers were lifted from their anchors by the heavy rain, and basements, underground garages, and tunnels were flooded. According to Free, a municipality on Lake Zurich reported waterlogging in a parking garage. Wadenswil experienced widespread power outages. The thunderstorm came from the west and brought heavy rain to several areas, including the canton of Bern. During the storm, children were reportedly playing soccer in a schoolyard. Reports 20 Minuten. According to an eyewitness, coaches got the children to safety just in time.